This coming Friday, WDHA is partnering with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey for their third annual 24-hour Pack-a-Thon. And here to speak with us this morning from the Community Food Bank of New Jersey is Kelsey Nakamura. Kelsey, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Jim. Thanks for having me on this morning. Excited to talk about Pack-a-Thon and get the word out.
For our listeners who are not aware of what Pack-a-Thon is, tell them.
Absolutely. So Pack-a-Thon, first off, it's our third annual. We've done this for the past 2 years. And what Pack-a-Thon is, it's a 24-hour volunteer drive at the Community Food Bank of New Jersey's Hillside warehouse. We pack and we have volunteer shifts from 9 a.m. in the morning on Friday the 5th through 9 a.m. in the morning on Saturday the 6th. So we have people at the warehouse from, the morning through the wee hours of the evening, including, an 11:30 to 1:30 shift, a 2 a.m. to a 4 a.m. shift. Volunteers are there packing for 2-hour shifts throughout the entire 24-hour period.
I've been down to the Community Food Bank's Hillside location a number of times. I'm just in awe of the work that they do there. I believe last year they raised about 100. I think they packed enough for 153,000 meals, which is an extraordinary number.
Actually, it's a little bit higher than that. We packed 182,000 pounds of food.
Wow.
Which is just fantastic. The volunteers make a big difference for the food bank. We started this fundraiser and volunteer drive during COVID when volunteering was down. Even to this day, though, it's a great opportunity to get the word out about the importance of volunteers. Throughout the course of the year, the Community Food Bank of New Jersey has nearly 34,000 volunteers visit. And that equates to the work of 42 full-time employees. So it really is important for people to volunteer as well as to donate to the food bank in order for them to make, the important impact they have on the community.
And you just mentioned donating. And one of the things that we talk about every year with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey is how well they are able to stretch a dollar, unlike just about any other organization I have ever seen, Kelsey. It's amazing.
Yeah, they have a phenomenal purchasing power. So typically $1 that is donated to the food bank equates to 3 meals. For Pack-a-Thon, we do have a match of up to $24,000. So from 9 a.m. on Friday, April 5th through 9 a.m. on Saturday, April 6th, if people donate, we can make it so $1 equals 6 meals. I really encourage everyone, if you can, make a donation, come out and volunteer with us. It's really going to be a great event.
What are the goals for 2024?
So our goals for 2024 are to exceed, what we did last year. So last year we had 569 volunteers. We packed 814 boxes, which equated to over 182,000 pounds of food packed. This year our goals are to exceed that from a fundraising perspective as well as from a volunteer perspective.
You mentioned volunteers, and in fact, April is Volunteer Appreciation Month at the Community Food Bank of New Jersey. So a great way to kick it off. What else do you have planned in terms of that this month?
Yeah, so, the food bank has so many things going on. From the Emerging Leaders Board perspective, which I chair, this is our big annual signature event. So this is a big effort in and of itself, but I know the food bank has other things going on throughout the month, with other corporations, with other groups, to really make it a special time for these volunteers who are so critical for the mission.
You are the chairperson of the Emerging Leaders Board. What is the Emerging Leaders Program at the Community Food Bank of New Jersey?
Absolutely. So we're volunteers. So the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, recognizing the need and the importance for the next generation of volunteers to come in, created the Emerging Leaders Board as well, the Emerging Leaders Group. So we're a group of young professionals who are dedicated in decreasing food insecurity in New Jersey. And we contribute innovative ideas and resources to help facilitate the Community Food Bank of New Jersey's mission through advocacy, awareness, and financial support. If anyone's interested in getting involved, they can join us by going onto the website at cfbnj.org/emerging-leaders to join.
And I know you also have a job with JLL in Parsippany. You've been there, I think, for 9 years now. What brought you to coming to the Community Food Bank of New Jersey as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So I started by volunteering with the food bank through NAOP, which is a commercial real estate trade organization, and just really fell in love with the impact that the food bank has. To me, what's really meaningful is that they service 15 of the counties in New Jersey. So by volunteering and supporting the food bank, you really get to have such a big impact across the entire state. And that to me was really important in looking at different nonprofits to get involved in.
To go back to what we were talking about a little earlier about needing volunteers, what shifts, because you start early and it goes through the entire 24 hours, what shifts need the most volunteer help right now?
Absolutely. So we already are pretty well staffed for the, call it typical daytime shifts, but we really could use some more help on our late night shifts. If anyone is looking for something to do on Friday night from 11:30 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. on Saturday, or at 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. on Saturday, that's really where we need the most help right now. And I can tell you, those tend to be the most fun shifts. That's usually when I volunteer. Every year I make a new step record on my fitness tracker, because when you start adding those additional hours to your day where you're out being active, you blow through the record. So if anyone is competing in any fitness challenges with their friends, I highly recommend those shifts, because that's really going to tip you over the edge in your activity. We also have prizes on the shifts. We have snacks. So it really is a fun time. And those late night shifts are honestly, I think, my real favorites of the entire event.
Once again, the Community Food Bank of New Jersey's third annual 24-hour Pack-a-Thon. It starts this Friday, 9 a.m., goes until 9 a.m. Saturday morning. And in fact, WDHA will be broadcasting live. Terrie Carr, Mike Anthony, and Scotty B with Rock Turner will be there to broadcast live to help. And if you want to want more information, you can visit CFBNJ.org/Pack-a-Thon. Again, that is CFBNJ.org/Pack-a-Thon. And Kelsey, thank you so much for your time this morning, and best of luck with this year.
Thank you, Jim. And we're really excited to be partnering with all of you folks here, and we're really excited for the Pack-a-Thon. Thanks for your time this morning.